In this video, we're going to be looking at one of the exercises which a lot of professional traders credit to being the secret to their success, and that is backtesting. So I'm going to be telling you what backtesting even is, why it's so important to backtest your strategy, and how to backtest using the Traders Gym at ThinkMarkets. Also, some really exciting news because you can now use the Traders Gym on your ThinkMarkets app as well as on the web. So I'm going to be showing you both of these. And if you're excited to learn, make sure you hit the thumbs up button before we get started. Also, if you want to see more content like this, make sure you subscribe to ThinkMarkets now. So first of all, let's have a look at what backtesting even is. So backtesting is when you test out your trading strategy on a simulator using virtual money. You can make the screen appear as though you were trading live so that you can't see what's about to happen, and you can make a decision as you would in the moment. So it's easy to look back at a chart and say, oh yeah, I would have taken a buy there, because you can see that the market has made a move up. But in that moment, when you don't get the beauty of hindsight to see how it does play out, you might have made a different decision at the time. So backtesting is a great exercise to allow yourself to see how you would respond if the market was in real time. One of the great things about backtesting as well is that you can test your strategy 100 times in one day. Whereas when you're trading live or you're practicing live, you only really get 1 or 2 goes, and then you have to wait for the rest of the day and come back tomorrow. But obviously, if you can practice 100 times in one day, or even 10 times in one day using virtual money, it really helps to progress you and move you forward quicker. Some of the great things about backtesting is that it allows you to see when your strategy is most and least probable. So for example, you might find out that on one day of the week, it doesn't actually work as well as the others. You might find out that at a certain time of day, your strategy isn't actually very probable, or that it is at another time of day. So this can help you to make trading decisions, and also you can adjust your trading plan accordingly. It's also really helpful for your trading psychology to have backtested your strategy and to know what the win rate is, because a lot of poor trading psychology comes from when traders don't necessarily trust their strategy, so they might try and over manage their trade. If you know the success rate of your strategy is 50%, you know it's going to lose 50% of the time, but you also know that because you have a good risk to reward ratio, that if you let it play out, in the end, it does end up in profit. So backtesting can be really helpful for giving you this information so you have the confidence to hold trades even when it's difficult. So on ThinkMarkets, you can access the backtesting software at the Traders Gym. So do you see on the side there is a dumbbell symbol, and it's called Traders Gym. If you click here, you can create a new simulation. I'm going to show you how to backtest on the web version and also on the app version as well. So I trade the US indices, so I'm just going to show you on an example of one that I do trade. Here you can call it whatever you want. So if you've got multiple strategies, you can create multiple simulations. Let's just call this strategy 1. You can also adjust what time frame. So I like to trade on the 1-minute chart, and then you can also decide which time period that you want to backtest your strategy on. So for example, I might want to trade from 21st of January to the 20th of February, and then I'll press create simulation. So as I trade the New York session, I'm going to fast forward this so that we get to the New York Open, which is at 2:30 UK time. So I'm just going to adjust the speed to 50, and then I'm going to press play, and that means that I can fast forward to the time that I want to backtest from. So this is now 2:30, so this is when I would first start looking to take a trade. I do a little bit of prep before 1:30 and 2:30, so I'm just going to draw on an area of interest that I like to mark up, and this helps me to make trading decisions. I'm going to draw on a box here. So this is a zone of interest that I'm looking at, and I'm looking for a move out of this here. So now I can look for a setup using the strategy. So I'm just going to play until I see an entry. There we go. I see an entry now. So I'm just going to mark it up as though I would do if I was taking a trade. So this allows me to use my stop loss and my take profit. I'm going to make sure that we're in the zone there, and then I'm going to drag that up to 120 there. You can check your risk to reward ratio here. And then what you want to do is you want to click on the buy, which is at the top right hand side. You can then put in all of the values. So you can click on take profit and then you can adjust the price. So I'm just going to scroll so I can see my take profit. My take profit is this green marker here. So it's 44883. So take profit 44883. And then I'm going to put my stop loss in here, and that is this red one here, 44721. So 44721. And then I'm going to change the amount. So I'm going to be bold and I'm going to put in 10 lot sizes and press confirm buy. So now let's play it out and see how this trade does. You can see the take profit and the stop loss values here with the virtual money. So it tells you how much you would lose and how much you would make if it does hit those areas. So now you can see that this particular trade would have hit take profit, and you can really test this out as many times as you like in one day, which means that you can get in a lot of practice in just one session. So now let's have a look at the Traders Gym on the ThinkMarkets app, which is a new feature which you can use. If you head over to the ThinkMarkets app and press the Traders Gym, then you can see the simulator exactly like you would on the web, and you can adjust the settings. So you can choose the market that you want to trade. You can add on any indicators or tools that you want to use. You've got everything on there that you need. And then when you've made a decision as to whether you want to buy or sell, you just put in the lot size that you want to buy or sell and select the position. You can then see how your trade would play out. So now you understand the basics of backtesting. If you're looking forward to going and trying yourself and backtesting your strategy on the Traders Gym, give the thumbs up button a little like. And also if you want to stay up to date with strategy ideas and how to trade, then subscribe to ThinkMarkets now. And if you hit the bell button, you'll be notified when new videos are released and you won't miss any of them.